Sweet. There's one. And
Okay.
I'm gonna share a screen just so I can play the theme song.
Okay.
Let's see if it works. Oh, don't want to do that part.
That's the Hubble shot, right? Not Hubble, but the new Hubble.
Yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah,
I
that's cool.
I love it.
You're nice. I can't hear
Yeah, me neither.
it.
I
Okay.
don't know
Okay.
I don't know what I did.
All right.
This
Post-nuclear, post-nuclear, post-nuclear Reno.
and then now it's going to pew. All right.
Yeah, here we go.
There's the Petri dish. There's something growing in here, and it's friendship.
Yeah,
I feel like that one's a cop out. But either way, I got Jonathan here. It's been a minute. It's been since last year.
yeah, yeah,
You're goddamn right. I'm gonna use that joke. All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. What have you been up to, buddy? Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah. Same.
Getting yelled at for not folding my laundry because I don't feel like doing it yet.
God, just after all these years, you somehow ended up back in the army.
Yeah, no, for real. I yeah, yeah. You're not kidding, man. It's so dumb.
It's chow time. You got to fold your laundry. They want you to like shower all the time. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. It's bullshit. But here I am.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you got to do it. That's unfortunate, but hey,
Yeah,
we're doing things. We're making stuff happen. I turned off the blurry thing so everyone could see my office. There's just a pile of wires over here. Cool. I'll just try to be as big and boxy as
yeah,
possible to block out the
yeah.
background.
Just be big. Yeah,
Nah, fuck it. This is mostly audio medium anyway. I just like to do the video because, like, hey, YouTube's got to have something.
right.
Let's
I
see.
agree.
So let's see. I went on that tour,
Yeah,
and tried to get out to you. And when I was in Ohio,
yeah,
that giant tropical storm ripped through the South
right.
and canceled
Yeah,
a couple of my shows.
yeah. Oops.
Ugh,
It got fucked up,
yeah,
but
I like.
it was a valiant effort.
I tried. I thought about like continuing to drive down just to like see you for a day because like
Yeah,
we didn't need to be in Nashville for 5 days. That shit's expensive. But
yeah.
I was told that my car didn't leak from the sunroof. Turns out in heavy tropical storms, it will leak from the sunroof. So I was like, we got to get
Yeah,
out of the storm.
yeah. Okay,
I
yeah.
was just like shoving paper towels in the ceiling while on the highway trying to stem the flow. Oh,
That's no good. Yeah,
yeah, that was ridiculous. But
yeah,
tour was good. I
yeah.
think I did a podcast with Brian about it a while back. So everyone go back and
Okay,
listen to that episode. It was cool.
cool.
We talked about stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
Where,
figured, hey,
where, where is that under post-nuclear arena?
the
Is
Petri dish.
the
Yes.
Petri? It's just under the Petri dish, and
Yep.
so if I go back, I'll find it.
Yeah, it's probably about 4 or 5
Okay.
episodes back because
Okay.
I missed 2 weeks, one around Christmas time because I was out of town.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do like a New Year's, like, oh, let's make resolutions or do something fun.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Eve, a giant storm came over the pass, like coming from California. California's flooded as fuck.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and we got like a foot of snow here, and it knocked out
Okay.
our power
Oh
from
God.
like December 31st at night. Then a downed power line kept us without power for like 3 days.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so I was just like, I guess I can't do the podcast because we don't have
Yeah.
fucking electricity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now we're
That,
back at it. 2023, we're gonna do it.
yeah. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I want to go listen to that podcast because and hear how the tour went.
You're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I say some stuff to you in that episode just to be like,
Okay.
"Hey, we didn't make it. I
Yeah.
tried."
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you did. I mean, you made it to Nashville from Nevada.
yeah,
Like, I mean, how can I complain about that? Like,
so
that's
close.
ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
So like,
It's great. So I'm just glad y'all, everything turned out
and
good.
now
And
I've got some contacts in like Kansas City and Des Moines, and I could probably get back to Nashville decently, which means like I almost have a direct route to you one of these days.
okay, okay, cool. Yeah. I hope to be back in Greensboro by then.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Uh, oh,
Cause I'm in Durham now, and it low key blows.
yeah, I was trying to look at venues to play in Durham, when I was like trying to book for the tour,
Yeah,
and like there's plenty of breweries, of course, but like other
right.
than that, there ain't shit in Durham, man.
No, I mean I haven't gotten out and explored, but that seems like that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
There's
say,
there's like some comedy stuff going on, but whatever.
yeah,
Like
Durham,
Greensboro's better.
yeah, Durham seems like even smaller than Reno with like the things they've got going on. And I was like, damn, like it's already hard enough to book in this town that I live in, let
Yeah,
alone one all the way across the country that's smaller. So I was
yeah,
like, we'll get them next time. I was surprised I even got anything booked.
yeah,
Because I did have a little show at this brewery booked, but like not only did we have to cancel it because of the storm, but
yeah.
they had us on the wrong week, even though like
Oh,
I was like, hey, we need this date, and they put us on the week after. I was like, I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be home the time you
yeah,
booked me. I'm
yeah,
not I'm not sitting around and hanging out in Durham for a week for a $200 show, like
yeah,
it was 2 grand maybe, but
yeah,
yeah, so just
yeah,
a mess on all fronts, but that's the tour in life. Hey,
yeah,
Elliot. Yeah, maybe
yeah,
maybe one of these days we'll take the podcast on the road, and you
yeah,
can be our t-shirt guy. You can just
yeah, yeah.
actually now.
I love t-shirts.
Alicia really loves doing the merchandise part, so she
Oh,
would be your boss. Uh,
okay. Yeah. I mean, I just want to design t-shirts.
oh, that's dope.
Yeah. I mean, I have this idea for dictator t-shirts where every word leader gets characterized as a root vegetable, and and then Donald Trump is an orange fingerling potato because he's orange, and he won't like that, and that's it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
Speaking truth to power through the power
right.
of
A
of
t-shirt.
tubers,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
tubers and t-shirts.
then everybody's a dictator.
I
Yeah,
like it. I think you
yeah,
could. I think you could pull it off.
yeah,
Get that Teespring website set up. They're gonna sell like hotcakes.
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta find somebody who can draw dick-shaped potatoes and is interested in doing that.
Wait, so you're telling me you're not even gonna be the one drawing these t-shirts?
Yeah, I'm just the ideas man.
You're just the idea
That's
guy.
it.
I get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can approve designs. Design approved. Like I'm sure it's some bullshit that like they have set up where Kanye approves everything that other people make.
I've always said that you are the North Carolina's Kanye West. So NC Kanye coming at you with hot t-shirts.
Yeah, dictator t-shirt. No, yeah. Okay, I've never heard that nickname slash description before, but I dig it. Does
Hell
that
yeah.
mean I'm as stable as Kanye West is?
Yes.
Okay. That
You guys,
totally adds up.
you guys are on the same level.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You should have been from Chicago. Sorry, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Next
mean, my
time.
parents just lived where they live.
Yeah.
I'm from, yeah, I'm from the South. South.
Get extra southern about it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you,
South.
so you want to be the creative director of your
Yes.
t-shirt company. Yeah.
Of my,
That's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like I've been looking into jobs like that because I'm like, if I'm gonna be working remote anyway, can't I just have a
Uh-huh.
job where I look at an email and go, "Yep, you're on the right track." The end. That's my day. Just answer a couple emails, be like, "You guys, oh boy, my team's doing good," and then I just drink some coffee and play some Halo or something. I don't know.
That sounds awesome. That's, yeah, I agree with you on that. You should keep looking for that job.
Soon, one of
Yeah.
these days, it's like
Yeah.
something's gonna have to click.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to get a job again after I get healed up.
Boo,
And
jobs.
yeah, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Man, at
But,
this point, I have skills. I have a career path, but nobody wants to hire me right now. It's been 5 months, haven't got shit, right? So
oh,
like at this point, I'm like, why don't I just start like an entertainment company off of the stuff I've already been like saying in
yeah,
taxes? That way I can at least just start taking out loans as this business
yeah,
and then pay myself from those loans and then do what I've always been doing, like creating stuff and doing stuff, except I get paid
yeah,
for it through this entertainment company. And then I can hire other people on to be
yeah,
creative t-shirt directors or whatever,
yeah,
just
yeah,
if everything's going to be a fucking capitalist scam anyway, I want a slice of the pie before the shit crumbles, I guess.
nah,
Like,
yeah,
if the
yeah,
entire world is just us eating shit sandwich after shit sandwich, like I want a little bit of ketchup, just a little bit, a small reprieve.
I'm good with straight shit sandwich. Like,
Got it. We'll
yeah,
we'll cut it in half. We'll share, and
okay,
as long as we divvy it up, it's not so bad. Then it's just like
yeah,
a little shit hot dog.
yeah, yeah,
This metaphor went off the rails.
it did.
I I feel like we were seconds away from agreeing to eat shit on camera.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not
No,
eating actual poo. I mean, I like eating poo as a metaphor works.
it works as a metaphor. We still got to
Yeah,
get you an ass tattoo.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
that's that's 5 years running that we still got to
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
next time. That's why I had to cancel the trip to North Carolina because if I would have seen you, we would have got matching ass tattoos. The energy would have been
hell
weird.
yeah, hell yeah.
Next
I
time,
know a guy who would do that.
of course, you know an ass tattoo guy.
Yeah, he's the same guy as my nipple flames guy. It's the same guy.
I almost
Huh?
forgot about your nipple flame.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
Oh fuck yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's dope as fuck.
yeah.
Of course I do an ass tattoo. Real good.
Yeah.
We got to we'll both get matching Kanye West tattoos.
Okay. Yeah. I can be southwest. You can be west by west. Cause
I don't know what region this counts as.
yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't
whether
either.
I'm Southwest, West Coast, or still technically in the Midwest. Who the fuck knows? I
Right.
think
Yeah.
Reno might count almost as West Coast because of
I
the
think so.
adjacency to the bay, but I'm
Yeah.
not a cartographer.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the word would be.
Cartography.
Hell yeah.
It's where you're an ographer of cards.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Do
Let's see. I think I only know the word cartographer because of Star Trek, and I always think of it as stellar cartography.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm always just doing backwards math about the world through what I remember from Star Trek. I'm like, well, obviously they had to get this from somewhere.
That's awesome. There was I I had some magic cards that had cartographers on them as characters. You know.
That would be some shit that, oh my god. I don't know. I'm assuming you don't keep up with news about businesses dealing with nerd stuff. Um, but Wizards of
Not anymore, no. I
yeah,
used to.
there's the company Wizards of the Coast that owns Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons
Uh-huh.
fucked up real bad in the last week.
Oh, did
Or
that?
I think the past 2 weeks. So what happened is the Dungeons and Dragons, Wizards of the Coast, Dungeons and Dragons, and Magic the Gathering, they all got bought out by the game company Hasbro.
Oh,
So they've been having to be like, they've been having to make money for Hasbro, and toy companies, they're evil.
yeah.
And so what they weren't doing, Hasbro was not outwardly saying how much money Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering was making for them. And everyone found out Hasbro's been making like 50%, like half their revenue off of just the nerd shit.
I don't doubt it.
And so like that all came out and they were like, "Oh shit, we actually now we actually have to like tip our cards and be like, okay, well, this is our cash cow. Let's start cashing in." So they announced a new edition of Dungeons and Dragons. And with that new edition was this new set of rules on how people were allowed to use their content, which, like, you probably know, Dungeons and Dragons is just like open nerd shit. Like, play wherever
Yeah,
you want, however you want.
yeah.
Not anymore. They fucked it all up.
So
Any
did they do like an NFL thing where like if you use any representation, you go to jail?
Uh, almost. They basically pulled an NFL. Anyone who
Okay.
uses any Dungeons and Dragons things from now on and makes revenue, not just profit, any revenue up to $30,000, they have to pay Wizards of the Coast. And
Oh,
everyone said, fuck you. Like, that is both. That's like one Kickstarter for a tiny
yeah.
company. And then they immediately got to share with these greedy assholes. So what everyone
Yeah.
did is they went to the Dungeons and Dragons website that everyone kind of uses, and everyone's been unsubscribing from their shit, just completely tanking Wizards of the
Oh,
Coast
wow.
and Hasbro shit. And now they are fucking panicking. They're like, oh, that was because that the rules sheet was just a leak. It wasn't official yet. But
Uh-huh.
everyone said, if this is how it's gonna fucking be, goodbye. And everyone left Dungeons and Dragons, and now Wizards of the Coast is flipping out. They're losing all their money, all their players. No one has any faith in them anymore. And it's really beautiful to see all the nerds come together and be like, we're like, just because you gave us tools for make pretend doesn't mean we don't have imagination to keep doing it without you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we sit around rolling dice and making shit up all day. You think we can't just do a little sidestep to your bullshit?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like you mentioning Magic, I was just like, oh, those guys are getting fucked because they pulled some shit. And
Oh,
honestly, I love to see it. I love
yeah.
when capitalism backfires on some people.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That being said, I still love playing Dungeons and Dragons, but I've already got all my stuff for it, so I don't gotta buy any more and support Wizards of the Coast. So I'm just
Good.
gonna keep playing fucking pirate Dungeons and Dragons, and if they come after me, I'll just say it's Pathfinder, a different one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I'm
the nerd news.
nice. I've been trying to figure out what Games Workshop is gonna do with the latest version of Warcraft or
Mm.
Warhammer.
Oh yeah,
Not
Warhammer.
Warcraft. Shit.
I know that
That that was a good.
that's all good. Warhammer is doing really good right now. They
Good.
Henry Cavill, guy who played Superman, and
Yeah.
the guy from The Witcher, he's been
Uh-huh.
just given the keys to make something for Warhammer
Okay.
because
Cool.
DC fucked up and fired him for really no reason, so he's not Superman anymore.
Oh,
And he was Geralt in The Witcher on Netflix, an
yeah.
amazing video game adaptation for one, which we don't get enough. But they were saying he was too into it. They were saying he was being a toxic gamer bro because he was like, can we be accurate to this game we're interpreting? And everyone was like, no. And they fired him,
Oh,
which is fucking bullshit. So, like, Warhammer was like, hey, you want super detailed nerd shit and full control? Do whatever you want with Warhammer. And he was like, deal. So the first thing he's doing with Warhammer is just a series where he paints minis and like talks about Warhammer stuff.
that's awesome.
I love
That's so awesome.
I love to see nerds just like stand
Yeah.
by their shit so much that someone's like, here you go, do whatever you want. And he's like, haha, let's paint minis.
That's so awesome
That's the kind of
because
shit I want to do.
that's most of what the hobby is for so many people. And
Yeah.
yeah, just like to turn that on while you're sitting there painting, that'd be great.
I'd love to just sit around doing crafts with Henry Cavill, you know? He's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
he's great.
yeah. That's cool.
So yeah, I'm excited. There's a bunch of nerd shit popping off this year that I'm just excited for. Like, it's a great time to be a dork. Two different
Yeah.
Final Fantasies are coming out this year. God, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Are they? I hope they make one for the Switch. That's like an updated Final Fantasy
Uh,
tactic
I know that they
for Switch. Yeah,
yeah, they're doing the new Final Fantasy 16 or they're doing the new 7 remake, but I agree with Tactics needing like a fucking refresh. That
yeah.
game was like not
Ep-
only one of the greatest like storytelling like small sandboxes ever. Like I loved that game for the story, but just like a great little tactical game as well. Like it just
yeah.
had all the hallmarks of a great game. I still have my original PlayStation copy. Fuck, I love that game.
That's awesome. Yeah, I never had the game, but I had friends who played it, so I would play at random times, and it was cool.
Yeah, I had a copy on my Game Boy, my
Yeah.
DS back in the day too. I used to play that shit all the time until I lost my Game Boy. I think it got stolen at school. I went to trashy schools.
Hey, it happens. Yeah,
Ah, fuck. Let's
yeah.
see.
I had I Game Boy Advance popped up when I was in high school.
Yep, yep.
So so
That's a solid time.
yeah, I was just playing Game Boy Color. I no Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah, the little gray one.
Yeah, yeah, but I had a yellow one.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and I would play Pokemon on that thing like nobody's business.
I love that Game Boy back in the
Yeah,
day. Like those original Game Boys leading up to the Advance were
yeah,
my shit. Oh,
yeah,
spent
yeah.
so many hours. See, because back when those came out, I was living in Hawaii. So what I would do is just go sit outside in Hawaii and just play Pokemon in the sun.
Oh wow,
It
that
was fucking great.
yeah, that's awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh, you said you just got a new Switch, right? What games you been
yeah.
playing?
Tetris, man. Like
Are you doing
the
that big like versus 100 other people battle one? Or are you just trying to do solo?
I've just been doing solo. I'm
Okay,
trying to beat Journey, and
nice.
and it's hard as shit. Like
Tetris
it,
is no
yeah,
joke.
it gets really fast, and it just kicks your ass real quick. But I love Tetris. That's my
Same.
yeah. It's that's like my game, my go-to. It- you don't have to think about it. You just play it.
Just
You
play
know.
just putting shapes in places, and that's the thing that I love is I don't know if you've played this one. They have a new one called Tetris Effect, I think.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's got like,
that's the one I
oh,
got.
I love
Yeah,
that one because like the visuals and the soundtrack is so fucking tuned in. I
yeah.
bought it for my VR headset.
Oh, did you?
So
You
like
did
I
it
get to
for
play
VR?
it. Yeah, so it's like it gets to float in front of you. I get like the surround sound of it. It's so immersive. If you ever come
That's
to visit again, we'll have to do some VR Tetris or something because
okay.
it's so
Okay.
much to just to just smoke all the weed and just play VR Tetris. Gotta tell you,
Yeah,
it's a great reason to be alive. Honestly, if I was counting the reasons, that would be up there. It's fucking great.
yeah. That's awesome. Yeah,
Uh, but
yeah.
yeah, have you
But
played
yeah,
what's that farming game that everyone's into? With the little
I don't.
villagers. Animal Crossing, that's what it is.
No,
One of these
I
days
don't have that. I
we'll
have
have to get you into that.
Tetris. Okay, I have Tetris and I have uh, Mario Kart,
Mario Kart
and
solid.
I want to get Super Smash Brothers next, and then like Tetris and Super Smash Brothers should be.
That'll tide you over.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, um, the Switch has a Pokemon game built off the Tekken engine, so it's a fighting game.
Oh,
It's called Pokken. It's both of those things together. And
yeah.
like they did a really good job of picking like weird Pokemon and like tailoring their fighting. Like it isn't just like it isn't like old Mortal Kombat where you're like, this is three characters with different skins over and over again. They made
Okay.
each person like very individual fighting styles. But honestly, I just love being Charizard and burning the fuck out of people. So if you ever get
Yeah.
your hand on that game, it is so
Okay.
good. But
Okay.
we'll have to get you a early Christmas present or a birthday present of some Animal Crossing because that's the one everyone's into where you get to
Okay.
just like live in a little village and build up a little town for yourself and do all these little like fishing and crafting stuff. It's fun.
Cool.
It's fun and it's cute.
Cool.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then you can like share your town with other people and go visit your friends' towns. It's a fun little time.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to try a segment where I read something and then you tell me what you think?
Yeah, man. Read me some
Oh,
stuff. I know we were talking
okay.
about that. Get some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the audio doesn't cut out on you. Make sure it's
Okay.
yep, our latency is good. Get some reading.
Okay.
I'll take some notes while you do it so I don't have nothing to say when you're done.
Okay. I'm just gonna read a short segment. It's not long.
Sweet.
Uh, my cousin and his girlfriend are heaving in the toilet. I am rubbing their backs. They are taking turns. It's all very funny. Lydia needs a hair tie. I find it. Neither of them are doing very good. I'm here for moral support mainly, also to talk shit if the opportunity arises. How do you not need to throw up? Jonathan shouts Lydia while Miguel is occupying the commode. Because this is amateur level shit and I'm a professional alcoholic, Lydia. I, I don't have a problem, though. At least that's what I say. It seems to hold up. They continue to blow chunks. Everybody is able to laugh about it the next day.
That's a fun little.
That,
That's a. I like that.
yeah,
It's a fun little a vignette
yeah,
into a little scene.
yeah.
Uh, as
That's
as as she was yelling at you like, how come you're not throwing up? I immediately thought I'm a good alcoholic, you know, like I just, and then you immediately delivered. I was like, fuck yeah. Oh, it's going exactly where I want it to.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah,
I'd say like my only artistic critique as an English major and writer myself,
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say like focus on things physically in the room that you may remember, like attach your brain to different physical parts, kind of bring us into that space a little bit. But
Okay,
I liked it. I liked that. But them having to share a
okay.
fucking toilet to barf in is hilarious, objectively.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a story I don't really remember anymore, but apparently one night we got drunk and they had to throw up and I was just rubbing their backs, which is funny, while they took turns throwing up.
yeah, I'd say, you know, like
Yeah,
if you don't remember parts, just try to expound on how you think it would have gone down, you know, like
right. Yeah.
make connections. So like rewrite your own memory. Fuck it, you know, like
Yeah.
parts you remember. Because I have similar drunk stories where someone told me later, like, this is what happened, and I was like, oh, like one time at Courtney's place, I barfed all over the bathroom floor, didn't quite make it, and barfed all over myself, all over my hoodie, and
Really?
they could hear me barfing, but I had
Oh,
locked the
yeah.
door because I was like, I'll handle this because I want to be alone in my shame.
Yeah.
And they finally like bust in there, and I was trying to clean up my puke with my hoodie that was already covered in puke, and I thought I had found some sort of cleaner. I thought I was cleaning. What I had done was taken some hairspray from under the sink and just coated the floor in sticky hairspray and barf.
That's awesome. Oh God, that's so good.
So
Yeah.
like there's been those times where I'm like, I did that. That seems like a thing I would do. I think I'm helping. I didn't read the thing, and now there's sticky barf spray all over the fucking floor.
That's awesome. Yeah. Courtney would have been a good sport.
Definitely, like my hoodie was you know, in the wash and dry by the time I wasn't passed out anymore in the morning.
Nice.
You know, and it was
That's that's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that was just more of a they bring me coffee in the morning and say, guess what you did, and I go oopsie, I gotta go to work. See you later.
Yeah.
Because it was like a Thursday or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, let's see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that
Yeah.
little snippet was good. I think like we can definitely talk more about it off camera because I don't want to reveal your future plans too much.
Oh,
But if
what
you
are my
were,
future plans?
hey, like doing some of these stories out loud into the world, you know, like
Oh,
on a stage.
well, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm trying to just exercise the memory and the the artistic muscles, you know.
Sweet,
So say whatever you want to say. It
sweet.
doesn't bother me. Yeah.
I like the idea of like these because like your MO for stand up at least or at least with like on stage comedy has always just been like bits and not
Yeah.
really stories or you know
Yeah.
like personal things. And so I think starting with these little vignettes, these little snippets of like fun things is the perfect segue from your original style. You know, like they're still short,
Okay.
they're contained, they're encapsulated, they mean something in this moment, but
Okay.
they're not supposed to all be together in some big narrative. It's just like this is a thing that happened,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
everyone just gets to sit with you in it. And I like that.
Okay.
People can
Cool.
experience
Good.
a bunch of different portions of your life with you again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because, huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I dig that. Yeah, because what I'm trying to do right now, what I've been asking people is like, where do I start as far as trying to figure out long form comedy? Because I've never done and I've never really done crowd work either. And basically I I I want to build a skill set that is more club comic friendly.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
you get booked on a show, you can go up there, no notebooks, and be like, "Hey, you look like you
yeah,
drink too much," and then you can segue into these
yeah,
stories. You know, like
yeah,
it's.
yeah.
I think you're on a solid path. I like
Oh,
it.
cool. Yeah.
I gotta get back to doing anything comedy related other than
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing more screenwriting. I've been trying to write like
Nice.
I've been trying to just finish the script of a movie that I've been thinking of, and I still don't really know the point of the movie. I just loved the concept and need to figure out where I want to go with it. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast before, but I've definitely talked with Nick Jostin about it before.
Oh, yeah.
And the movie idea is this guy like he has like a fight with his girlfriend or something, and he's really into those YouTube videos of like Malaysian dudes building cabins in the woods out of just like
Oh,
mud
yeah.
and shit. So he goes out into the woods thinking he can do that by himself, fails miserably, and just kind of like goes to a gas station to try to like get supplies and pretend he did it all himself.
Yeah.
And at the gas station, he runs into Bigfoot.
Oh.
And Bigfoot is on a
No.
revenge journey because this gas station was displaying his son's feet. And so instead of building a cabin in the woods and doing some dumb self journey, he instead joins Bigfoot on a revenge journey. And that's all I've got so far.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so like
I
I'm just
dig
trying
it.
to find scenes of this guy and Bigfoot together, and it's
Yeah.
fun to do.
Yeah. That's cool.
I've
Yeah.
I've I've also been I've been creating Bigfoot lore that doesn't exist just to like add parts to a movie. Like yeah, like this guy gets pulled over after Bigfoot obviously kills a guy. Because the dude chopped off his son's feet. He's gonna kill that guy. But
Yeah.
Bigfoot like sits in the car and doesn't move as the guy's getting pulled over, and Bigfoot's like, "Be cool. If you don't believe in Bigfoot, you can't see him."
That's awesome.
And so he just sits there hoping the cop doesn't see him, like not
Yeah.
moving. And the guy's like,
Yeah.
"How is this working?"
Yeah. Nice. You know, it just makes me think when you're saying that stuff that Bigfoot has so much to live up to now. You know, it's like if they ever find Bigfoot, he's gonna be like, "Oh shit, didn't do that, didn't do that, didn't do that," and and yeah,
Yeah.
and people are gonna have all this stuff just scoped out for
Everyone
them.
like
And
I definitely wanted to have portions of it be like a lot of people put stuff on Bigfoot that's really just like their own like
yeah,
weird cryptozoologists are coming after Bigfoot, but only for like their own weird internal stuff. And it's really not what Bigfoot's about.
yeah,
And one of the things one of the magical powers I've given Bigfoot is when you put a camera up to where like Bigfoot is, it immediately goes blurry and out of focus. Like
oh,
he
okay.
literally just has like a magical effect on all like digital optics that makes it go blurry. There's like
Hey,
a
that's kind of
yeah,
like Midge Hedberg joke, where he's like, I think the problem with Bigfoot is that he's
he's
just
just
blurry.
blurry.
Yeah,
God, I
which
love
is
that bit.
gold. Yeah, it's gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like if we're making up mythological creatures anyway, even though
right.
Bigfoot is definitely real, why can't a unicorn also just be blurry? Like we just don't we our minds can't comprehend. We can't see that color, you know, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
We don't got the rods and cones in our eyes to see magic.
yeah, that's fun. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I also think it's funny how people refer to uh, like Bigfoot chasers as cryptozoologists instead of drunks, you know,
Yeah.
because in
People
that,
are pretending they have a degree with the word cryptozoology.
yeah, and it's like, no, you're just Uncle Terry, sit down. And he's like,
I got my degree in cryptozoology from the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
We don't care what your Facebook profile says, man.
It doesn't count.
That's not an accredited university.
It's not. That's enough. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's land this plane. You
Okay.
you been into any other new media aside from fun Switch games?
No.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of pun-based things for Christmas.
hell
I've
yeah.
got pun calendar and pun books. So it's like I'm rich in puns.
Do you have the pun calendar open near you right now?
Yes, I do.
What is January's pun? What is the pun for today at least?
Okay. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died?
No.
He passed away.
I love
Yeah,
that you had to do a second take of it, like, oh fuck, I pronounced it too correct.
yeah, I did.
You know it's a bad pun when you are forced to mispronounce something to make it work.
Right. Yeah,
Beautiful either way. I love that. Oh shit.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of stuff I just been in like a fucking depression spiral, so I just been rewatching
Oh,
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia over and over again. It's
okay.
been great.
What? Okay, well, that's good, but why are you bummed out?
Because I'm just fucking unemployed and not doing shit, you know? Like I gotta do more, but like I can't. So I'm just like stuck. But at least I got like
Yeah,
the podcast and some music stuff going on.
yeah,
So like it's not all bad, but boy, is
yeah,
it's gonna be bad eventually if I don't get something.
right.
But
Yeah,
at least
just keep going.
yeah, just gonna keep swimming, making it work.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe go to an open mic.
You're not wrong there. I gotta get
Yeah,
back out there.
yeah, yeah.
All
I
right,
mean, that's always where I felt my footloose fancy freest.
I think that's a perfect end cap. Let's get
Okay,
footloose and fancy free over the next week, Jonathan. Let's do it.
okay, yeah.
Check
Let's.
back in next week with everyone and see if we were properly footloose.
That means I need to watch Footloose on Amazon, probably.
It's never a bad time to watch Footloose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.